What a way to start the show. Just like that, we've got game 2 of the Eastern Conference Finals. Knicks hosting the Cavaliers after an epic game 1 comeback win. Knicks fans out in full force. See if they could do it again. Late in the first quarter, Karl-Anthony Towns drives inside, gets the lay to go over Jarrett Allen. Then Towns forces his way in the paint. Tough 2 over Allen again. Knicks trailing by 1. Yeah, Cat likes that. Evan Mobley driving inside. Puts it in reverse for the dunk. Mobley getting it done. Had 10 points in the first quarter as the Cavs were up 22-21. Late in the quarter, now tied at 24. Donovan Mitchell, step back 3, bucket. Cavs led by that many at the end of the first. To the second we go. Middle of the second, game tied at 36. Brunson pulls up mid-range. Can't get it to fall, but Mitchell Robinson, what a teammate. There for the tip-in. Knicks up 2. And Josh Hart in the corner. 4-3, splash, make that 5. 36 seconds left in the half. Knicks up. Brunson drawing the extra defender. So you know what? Let's send it out to Josh Hart. Knicks up 5-4 at the half. To the third quarter we go when things really get going for the Knickerbockers. Mitchell misses the open 3. Knicks in transition. Hart throws down a dunk. Yamming on him. Madison Square Garden crowd likes that. About a minute later, Brunson hits the B button, spin move, jumper. Knicks on a 7-0 run. Next possession, Mobley gets it poked away in transition. Hart finds Mikal Bridges, lays it in, make that 9-0. Chalamet likes that. Brunson driving, kicks it out to Hart, 4-3. Boom, goes the dynamite. 14-0 run now off the inbounds. Hart, in the esteemed words of our friend and colleague Mike Breen, bang! That caps an 18-0 run, the Knicks' longest unanswered scoring run this postseason. Knicks up by 15 after 3. Cavs with the steal off the inbounds in the fourth. On the other end, Jalen Tyson gets the layup to fall. And the Cavs are chipping away at it. Down 85-78, and James Harden passes to Mitchell. Floater, that's good. He had 26 points. And it's a ball game in the fourth. Hart finds Bridges. Corner 3. That's good. Knicks up 13. Crowd's loving it. Brunson, mid-range, bucket. Hitting the shot off balance over James Harden. And the Knicks up 97-58. Now late in the game, Knicks up big. Josh Hart, spin move. Hits the J. He had a playoff career high 26 points and gets a standing ovation. Take a listen, the Knicks fans. Knicks in 4, well, they're halfway there. They've got the first 2, taking game 2, 109-93. Mike Brown, what do you say?
Tag Awards, Best Brand Partnership for Nightcap Outside and Row, Best Podcast, Best Athletes Podcast, Best Use of Live Video. That link is pinned in the chat, so make sure you go vote. You can get an opportunity to vote as many times as you like. As we mentioned before, we're joined by NBA champion Bobby Portis. The Knicks beat the Cavaliers 109-93. They take a 2-0 lead. All they did was hold serve at home. Jalen Brunson didn't have the greatest night scoring, but he facilitated 19 points, 14 assists, the most assists in a playoff game by Knicks since 1998. They got 14 points on 5 of 8 shooting from OG. Karl-Anthony Towns with another double-double, 18 points, 13 rebounds. Josh Hart was the guy tonight. He had 26 points, 4 rebounds, 7 assists. Mikal Bridges had 19 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists. Joe, we're going to turn it over to you, let you and Bobby have this first crack at it. But it seems to me early on, the objective of the Cavs was to make Josh Hart beat him. Yeah. Because he found himself open a lot on three-point shots and on uncontested shots, and he ultimately made them pay. And they got off to the start because even though Jalen didn't have the greatest game, and so now you got me wondering, like, damn, if Jalen didn't play as good as that we know he can play, and they beat you by 16, things ain't really looking good. Joe, what did you like about how the Knicks approached this game? Because it wasn't what we thought it was going to be. Right. It was very, very slow pace, but and ultimately they get the job done.
Yeah, I mean, I want to give Cleveland a little credit here, for switching it up. Not giving the same coverage. Obviously, we seen in game one, they never switched up their coverages. They let Brunson play in isolation, and he killed them down the stretch.
Yep.
Tonight, he's seen a little more. He's seen more bodies, more doubles, and you're right, huh? Hey, look, we're gonna have to shake Josh Hart hand after the game. Hey, if you're gonna go 5 for 11 from the three, bro, hey, good game. But I think Cleveland had a great remedy tonight, but the Knicks were in control of the game the whole entirety until like later in the game. But when the Cavs made their run, I still didn't think they would come back. And
I didn't either.
I thought they would make the game look respectable. But for the most part, man, I feel like the Knicks are in command of this series. Even going to Cleveland, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, man. I think Cleveland may get one game. BP, what you got for me?
Man, to be honest, man, I gotta disagree with Unc. Unc say that Brunson didn't have a good game just because the scoring. I think that him hitting the pocket, what I'm saying, when the double team come, guys slipping to the pocket, being able to hit the pocket,
Yeah,
guys playing backside, getting them middies, getting them floaters in the middle, and that was getting the team off, getting the guys in the rhythm early on. Even though he wasn't making his baskets and being able to get off, offensively scoring wise, I feel like he was still hitting the pockets. Playing with Dame Dollar the last couple years, just really like kind of put it into perspective. Playing with real star guards that got that kind of scoring ability. They corral a lot of help and attention. Guys start trapping, so obviously in practice, it's something you drill. Guys lift the corners, pull up out the corners, give me an
yeah,
outlet, hit the pocket, play backside 2-on-1. And things like that. So I still think he had a good game. You know what I'm saying? 14 assists. That's tough. But I gotta agree with Joe too, though, man. You know what I'm saying? I think it's over with for the Cavs.
yeah.
Damn.
Them using game one was the kicker. They
Demoralizing.
up they
It,
up
it
they
hurt.
up 20 points, they up 20 points.
Yeah.
They up 20 points with 8 minutes left. That's the game where you gotta call timeout, tell everybody in the huddle, hey, come on, let's go. Let's
Yeah,
let's get something. Let's get a stop, and then let's win this game, because even if we lose game two, we're going into game three, 1-1. We're home court advantage now with our
right,
home side. So
right.
Right.
I think it's over with, man.
Hey, look,
Yeah.
one,
Go ahead, Joe. You want to say something?
my bad. One more thing. BP, you know this, bro. Even down the stretch in game one, all they needed to get was 1 or 2 stops. Like BP said, you in the huddle. Hey man, we just need 1 stop, bro. 2 stops to get us over the hump. Game one was so demoralizing, fellas. I ain't gonna lie.
That kills you. That kills you, bro. That kills you. You gotta think about it, especially in a tough playoff setting, Eastern Conference Finals. We done had 2 game sevens. You know what I'm
Man.
saying? We done had 2 game sevens. We coming into a hostile environment. You know what I'm saying? Spike Lee here, Fat Joe here, everybody here. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
this the game to win right now. We
Man,
up
come
20.
on, man.
We lose this one, we go back to the hotel. You know what I'm saying? We feeling the way. We got to sit on it the next day.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like, when you
yeah,
come today, it's just a different feel than if they would have won, man. I think it's over with, man. I'm gonna keep saying that, man. It's over
yeah,
with.
yeah.
Yeah, I agree. Look, when I say Brunson, I'm looking at his shooting and considering how well he's played, because he's been phenomenal.
Yeah,
He's been able to score the basketball. He's been able to facilitate, and they made him more of a facilitator today than he normally is. But like you said, BP, you and Joe, is that what he was able to do? You look how Mikal Bridges was diving in the pocket. You look at Josh Hart. You look how he was kicking the ball to the corners. He says, okay, I ain't got no problem. Y'all don't want me to score. Y'all gonna trap me, get the ball out of my hands. I'm gonna trust my teammates to do what I have teammates for, and that is to knock down shots. And eventually, y'all get tired of them knocking down shots because Josh Hart started hitting the three. He started leaving it up there posing with it. Cat started doing what he was doing. And so I think the thing is, he might have not had the greatest shooting day, but if you look at the totality of the game and how they tried to take him from scoring out of the game, I thought he had a phenomenal game. And the other guys picked up. Look at OG. OG was 5 of 8. 2 of 4 from the 3. Cat, 7 of 12. 3 of 5 from the 3. Mikal Bridges, 9 of 12. 1 of 1 from the 3. So, okay, maybe I didn't shoot the ball well, but everybody I was throwing the damn ball to shot the cover off it.
Absolutely.
And so I can live with that.
Absolutely.
Joe, what you got for us?
I mean, listen, the Cavs came out with a good game plan. Obviously, defensively, based on what happened in the first game, being down 22 with 6 minutes to go and allow them boys to come back. Coming back this game was something different defensively. Obviously, wanting to stop Brunson, having success doing that. He did. He still was able to score, but obviously he facilitated a lot better, having 14 damn assists. And what I like about the Knicks is each night, if it's not Brunson, it's somebody else. Tonight it happened to be Josh Hart's night. Sometimes if it's not Josh Hart,
OG.
it's Cat. Yeah, or OG. So I think it's happening by committee. If teams decide, hey, we gonna come out tonight, we gonna stop Brunson no matter what. We gonna trap him. We gonna make him get the ball out of his hands, and we gonna let Hart or whoever it is. They gonna have to beat us. If Josh Hart has a night like he had tonight, so be it. We can live with that. And hell, that's what got him.
Well, check this out. If Josh Hart gonna beat us, y'all do know this is a career high for him in the playoffs, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So if I'm Cleveland, I'm kind of living with these results, but at the same time, it's hard against the Hawks in the last couple games. He caught fire. He been hot ever since. You know, he was hot in that Philly series when OG didn't play. So they got guys who are capable, bro, and putting up big numbers and scoring the basketball, and not only just scoring, but just making the right play, making the right plays. And tonight, that's pretty much what happened. You pretty much take their bench out of it, and you know, you look at the Knicks starting five, they're all pluses, bro. They're all pluses. So they leaning heavy on their starters, and they doing a great job.
Well, this is the problem, and BP and Joe. If you look at how game one went, you did everything you can. Then you come back game two, you change the game plan and trying to stop one of the elite scorers in the NBA, and you still lose the game. Hell, not going into game three, even though it's going to be played at home. What do you do next?
What you do next is just do the same thing as you did tonight. You got to think about it. You got to think about it like real shit though. Like sometimes for some people, bro, like it'd be easier playing at the crib, shooting them wide open trays. You know what I'm saying? With your mama there, with you know what I'm saying, your kids, with you know what I'm saying, your grandma there. You know what I'm saying, for to go home tonight, get you some good food, talk about the game a little bit.
Yeah.
But when you take your ass on that road and you open and somebody yelling at you or something, you know what I'm saying? Just the effects. I got to try one more time. You know what I'm saying? That's always been the NBA. Like, that's always been a thing. Like in the playoffs, you got to pick somebody to beat you.
Yeah.
I remember in 2022, we picked Grant Williams to beat us. Man hit 9 trays, man.
He did.
Man took 20 of them, man.
Yeah.
So, like, you got to pick somebody to beat you out there, bro. Like, you got to pick somebody to beat you.
Yeah.
I agree with you, BP, because guess what? Joe, you said he had a career high. I'm going to see if he can have another career high.
Yeah, come back again.
Because I know Brunson. Yeah, Brunson had 19. I know Brunson can go get me 30. I know he can get me 40 in a playoff game. Yeah. I'm not fooling with him. I'm trapping him. I'm taking the ball out of his hands. I'm going to see if Josh Hart can do again what he did in game 2.
Yeah.
I just got to. I got no choice. Sometimes, Ocho, we say this all the time. If that guy throw the ball for 300-plus yards from the pocket, and I don't let him get outside and beat him with his leg, I walk to the middle of the field, I shake his hand and say, man, that's a good game. Stay healthy. I'll see you next time around. But I am not going to let Brunson play one-on-one. They made that mistake in game 1, especially down the stretch. And he goes for 11 straight. He gets for 17 in the fourth quarter in overtime. And now you look at it like, well, damn. We down 0-2 when at worst case scenario, we probably should have been 1-1. And now you're like, well, damn, what do we do?
Ain't no cars being played on the plane. Ain't none of that being
home cooking.
Yeah.
Ain't no Blu-ray being played. Ain't no cars being played. Ain't nothing going on. We chilling right now. We thinking about
See, that's how I think. But see, when you lose, what's the key about? Why we playing cards?
Right.
What are we joking about?
Right.
Ain't nothing going on. You quiet right now. Quiet as a mouse. Just think about game 3. Knowing that you should be 1-1, but you down 0-2.
Yeah. That's
highest plus minus this postseason. Jalen Brunson plus 195. Cat plus 166. OG plus 155. They're cruising. Max Strus has 6 turnovers, 3 buckets. And look, they got James didn't have any turnovers tonight. But, Joe, BP, what am I going to do with 2 assists? What am I going to do with that? If he's not going to give me 40 and 2 with 2 assists, what am I going to do with 18 and 2 assists?
Well,
what am I supposed to do with that, BP?
Man, I don't know, man. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, bro, like, for real, bro, like, that moment, bro, just be the moment sometimes, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like when you get in that mode, and you know what I'm saying, you're trying to get a basket and you're trying to will your team to a win with the scoring. You know what I'm saying? It's like
Yeah.
sometimes guys get in the modes where like they don't like, you know what I'm saying, make the right play or whatever it is. But to me, in my honest opinion, he was making the right play to Murrow and them. Like they just couldn't hit no shots for real. Like it ain't more so about him like not having an assist or not. He was hitting them. You know what I'm saying? Murrow went like 0 for 8, 0 for 9, 1 for 8 from Tracy or something like that today.
Yeah,
Like if
yeah, yeah.
Murrow hit a couple of them threes to stop the bleeding and stuff, the game could be a lot different though. Like they had a lot of
Yeah.
great open looks that didn't go down. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, you know what I'm saying, scores like they get in that mode of trying to will the game with scoring, but he was still making the right passes to everybody. They weren't knocking him down tonight, bro. It was a
Well,
little
Merrill
tight.
helped him out. He helped him out in the Detroit series. Remember, he caught fire.
Yeah.
Struce caught fire in Game 5.
Yeah, and he
Merrill
caught
caught fire in Game
seven.
7.
Seven.
And so they're like, well, hey, we gonna try to ride this wave again. Come on, bro. Hey, I ain't got. That's all I had in me. I'm done. Don't come back over here.
He
Don't
still
come back
go
to my
back
house
over.
and borrow no sugar because I ain't got none.
Listen,
Don't
when
do it like
when
that, man.
when the Cavs get home, I expect Strus and Merrill to play a lot better. When I say better, meaning making shots.
Yeah.
But hey, BP, I understand what you're saying about Harden making the right play. But we so used to him scoring, bro, at will and at ease. And just to me, from my eyes, it just seems a lot harder for him to get by his man and to be able to get to the rack and shoot his
Yeah.
floater or get all the way to the bucket. Yeah, we get it from time to time, but for the most part, it's kind of challenging for him. So he passing up. I think for me, he passing up a lot of attempts or times to be aggressive just to make the right play. And sometimes, bro, as a scorer, one of the best scorers ever played the game. Sometimes you kind of got to force the situation a little bit. It just depends on the
Yeah.
situation. I appreciate him for not having no damn turnovers. I know he was still a minus 22, but hell, when the last time he ain't have a turnover, fellas?
Oh, goodness.
Yeah.
That's a stat right there. That's a stat, man.
Because if you look, I just don't know how many games they're gonna win. If they shoot less than 40% from the floor, less than 27% from the three, and less than 70% from the the free throw line, they was 22 or 32 from the free throw line. And when James Harden, he shot 6 of 15. Donovan shot 8 of 18. I just don't know, and I understand based on what Strus did in Game 5.
It's a bad matchup
what Merrill
for him,
did in
man.
Game 7.
Yeah.
I can't rely on that.
It's a bad
My
matchup.
guys have still got to be able to be my guys.
Yeah.
Now sometimes, man, you know what I'm saying, you just get them bad matchups, bro. Like sometimes you get the wrong matchup. Like the team that was gonna beat the Knicks was Detroit. They had like a great chance of regular season dominating them, things like that. Gave New York trouble all year. I was really rooting for Detroit to, you know what I'm saying, make it to the conference finals.
Man.
I was rooting for them like a mug. You know what I'm saying? Cade made me a fan of them this postseason, bro. A dog for real. But
Yeah. Yeah.
um, I wish they would have made it. But sometimes, you know what I'm saying, I just think the Cavs got a bad matchup, man. Like this ain't the right team for them to play. Like the Knicks just got their number, bro.
You don't.
Any mistake?
Hey, hold up, BP.
Go ahead, Joe.
You don't think this is a good matchup for him? Look, think about this. When you got Jared Allen, and you got Evan Mobley, you got two bigs who can offset Cat, and they both mobile. You know what I'm saying? They ain't like
Yeah, but
they ain't like Detroit bigs. Like Duran, pretty much the only guy they had. You had Reed coming off the bench giving you high energy. But I felt
yeah, but
because
like,
of
what are defenders? Like, ain't no like you know what I'm saying, Joe? Like on a team trying to win a chip, like you gotta have your bucket getters. You gotta have your big man that's versatile, that can defend the rim, switch a little bit, and you got to have 3-and-D guys that can really play defense for real and play
They
and
ain't
guard
got
one
none of
on
that.
one. Like they ain't really got. I don't know nobody that can check Brunson one on one. That's why they trapping him at half court, doubling him and stuff like.
yeah,
And now they
yeah,
get in the pocket like. They ain't got nobody that can like check motherfuckers one on one like that's real like respected defenders that ain't getting them ticky fouls like you know what I'm saying. It's different like
yeah. And I guess that's kind
they
of
ain't
the
got no
difference.
Casey Wallace. They ain't got
Yeah,
no Dylan Harper. They ain't got no Lou Dort. You know what I'm saying?
and that,
Like
and that,
they ain't got
that's
none
the
of them. Like that's the difference on championship teams. Them 6'5" to 6'9" motherfuckers that's agile and mobile. They
yeah,
can just get one. Like hey, that what you need. You need one of them
yeah.
6'6" motherfuckers
Yeah.
out there. That's hey. I got it.
They can't get 1, 2, 3, or 4.
Nah, come
All
on,
right,
man.
hey,
I don't like it,
okay,
man.
look, just make. How about this? Let's just make them. Make them run the shot clock down and take a heave. They get what they want early in the shot clock, late in the shot clock. It doesn't matter. And the difference is, if you go back and study, look at these last games. What caused Detroit, Joe? Turnovers.
Yeah.
They still should have called that foul,
What
though,
cost San
man.
Antonio last night, Joe? Turnovers.
Yeah.
What's costing the turnover? You turn the ball over, you going home. You turn the ball over, you turn because now I don't get a chance to set my defense beat B. They scored on my offense because we tried to hustle back and get in position, and we didn't get a chance to set up anything. It's like what we talked about last night, is that you turn the ball over on offense. Well, your offense is not made to play defense. Your defense is made to play defense.
Yeah.
And so you do that, it's just like you're going to need, in order for them to win this series, Donovan Mitchell and James Harden are going to need to be special. And the question is, can they be special over the next 5 games if needed?
I think so. I think these guys going back home, like BP say, they getting at home cooking. Hopefully, they understand the moment and what's at stake. First off, hell, you don't want to make it to the conference finals and get swept. I know you. I know they don't want to do that. I think these other guys, Struth, Merle, Schroeder, I think these guys will play better at home. But at the same time, fellas, I agree with y'all saying about the perimeter defense. Detroit got plenty of perimeter defense. It's just hard, man, when you can't leave a guy on the island and be like, hey, bro, you by yourself. We got to get a stop, though. You know what I mean? If we got to draw so much damn attention to Brunson, and we know these guys around him shooting the cover off, shooting the blood out the ball, damn, man, how we going to win? It's me versus you. BP, in the playoffs, we know all y'all plays y'all going to run. Y'all know all our damn plays. Now it's about who wants it more, bro. That's it. Like, we ain't doing nothing different. Yeah, we might switch up a coverage or two on how we play the pick and roll or how we guard a man. But for the most part, bro, it's will versus will.
Well, hell, based on everything we saw so far from the Cavs, I mean, defensively, you already know what it's going to be. The chance of them even winning at home, being comfortable, like BP say, in front of your grandma, in front of your girl, it's all about the eye test, huh? And then obviously, Joe, it's all about matchups. Like BP say, this is just a bad matchup for them in general. And we all said it before the series even started. The Cavs might win one game. And we were right, based on the matchup, based on the teams and understanding what the Cavs have, and then the unsurety of what James Harden we're going to get from night to night. We know what Donovan Mitchell can do. Outside of that, who else? Mobley.
He's too inconsistent.
But who else?
Jared Allen, inconsistent. And the thing is, it's not like the Cavs turned the ball up. They only had 8 turnovers. I can live with that. You was plus 14 at the free throw line, but at some point in time, you got to put the ball in the hoop. You got your stars, at some point in time, BP and guys, they got to align. It's really that simple. If you think you're going to win a series with just role players, yes, everybody doesn't have a bench like San Antonio. Everybody doesn't have a bench like OKC. We get it. But when their stars need to shine, they shine.
Yeah.
Wemby showed up in game 1. Castle showed up in game 1. Guys showed up. Shea, look at what Shea did last night. Shea showed up. He had to. Yeah, they got production off the bench, but Shea needed to be Shea. He couldn't play like he had been playing against the Lakers. They'd have gotten blown out. So he needed to show up. James Harden and Donovan Mitchell, they need to show up. And the supporting cast need to do some supporting. But hell, it looked like they're trying to get the supporting cast to do the heavy lifting.
Hey, they need Evan Mobley to play a lot bigger. Listen, he can't take 8 shots, fellas. I'm sorry. That hot ass start he got off to a hot start. Hell, he
I'm
had
taking
8
18
points quick.
He hit first 4 possessions, he had 2 threes.
Yeah, so I'm
cooking. I'm cooking.
Yeah, you played 36 minutes with 14 points. We need more than that. I'm sorry, man. We got to have this one. You know what I mean? We squandered away a game. I think James played well enough for you to win. Donovan played well enough for you to win. They had 1 turnover between both of them. You need somebody else. If them others can't step up, because I look at Evan Mobley as like the 3rd star, fellas. Like if you look in this postseason, you look at the games where he's been effective and he's played great, even in the Toronto series. Like when he had one of them big games, them 24, 25 points, 12, 14 rebounds. If he can have those type of games, that's the only way I feel like they can really prevail. Because outside Donovan and James Harden giving you every damn thing they got. And I just think you need somebody else to come along, whether it's Strus, Merle, but at home, bro, if you can find a way to win game 3 and continue that momentum and make it go back to New York tied up, I think momentum can carry him in game 5. And that's just wishful thinking.
They gotta get out to a good start though, bro. Like they gotta get out to a good start. Like going into game 3, like if I'm them, like I'm drawing up my first play for Mobley, getting them going early, like you said, draw my first play up for Mobley, win the tilt, draw the first play up, get them an early one, easy one, get the crowd involved, and you know what I'm saying, try to get out to a good start. One thing you don't want to do in game 3, especially at home, get out to a bad start, and then you fight, you know what I'm saying, fighting from behind, crowd out of it, you know what I'm saying, you still want to keep that playoff atmosphere. So they got to get out to a good start in game 3. If not, it can get real tricky real fast.
Did you guys notice, because the broadcast said looked like Mitchell was dragging his leg and said he didn't look explosive tonight.
He dealing with something, huh? Dealing with a little injury or something?
Everybody is, man. Everybody got a little something around this time. For real, you know how that go. Everybody got a little bumps and bruises, a little twisted ankle or something. Everybody hiding a little something, man. It's May, man. Everybody trying to get to June, man. It's tough. Everybody body's beat up, so
yeah.
I feel it. But he gonna be out there. He gonna be out there on Saturday for sure. He ain't ducking no smoke.
And plus, we talk about Harden today. You got to realize when Harden was at his apex, Harden was 27.
Yeah,
he was just entering into his prime. Harden 36. He ain't getting by people with the ease that he once did. That just happened. That's called age.
Yeah,
you can still be a great player and as while you age, but you don't have the same level of explosiveness. And because it's not like he was an elevator. So now he starts to slow down. That dribble, the people sitting on that thing, with 2 dribbles, James Harden was at the rim in the lane, guys.
Yeah. Oh man, with 2 dribbles, he was stepping back to California. That man all the way back there somewhere.
So he's shooting from White Plains.
Man, all the way in the paint, boy. Twing, step back all the way California, boy.
Yeah, and that's when you know he was cooking. When he get that little side, oh man, you cooking.
Yeah.
And then he fake you up. He fake like he gonna shoot it. You go up and down. He keep the dribble alive. He in the lane with the flow game. You're like, oh my goodness, that guy. But you know this, guys. BP, you played this game a long time. Joe, you know you played this game. Ocho, you and I played the game of football. As you start to age, you just can't sum it up as well as you could when you were younger. You can't have those games back to back to back to back to back to back to back. When you were young, you were in your 20s. You know, we was in our 20s. We all, get up free. We go back to back.
Yeah.
Come on back on here. Man, look here. Hey, guys, as we start to age, I ain't got nothing but a spade hand. I got 2 of the possible, but it's spread out over 24 hours. I'm just letting you know. Ain't no back to backs.
Hey, you right. You're right. It's